Well, welcome back to the channel. So today you join me at Woodside Lake, something a little bit different from me. I got here last night. I fished on the sands. I started from 7 last night and stopped fishing about 10 o'clock this morning, and I've now come over onto the Specimen lake. Now, a lake like this I've not fished before at all. You know, very, very weedy. There's quite a few fish in here. I'm not 100% sure on numbers, but there's a good head of, you know, upper doubles, 20s, and there is, I think, 6 over 30 pound. So yeah, you never know, you might be lucky enough to get one of them. But for now, I've got here, it's 12:30, so I got in to swim about 11 o'clock. I've got camps up, I've got the rods clipped up, done some lender out. Now I'll show you what I've got, where I'm going to put the rods in a minute, but I've just tied up some fresh rigs. Now these rigs are exactly the same. This is Ronnie. I'm just gonna, I've got 20 pound, no, I've got, I don't know, probably 12 to 14 inches of 25 pound Chod and Boom Carpet Essentials. Real nice strong hook length, because there is, like I said, quite a bit of weed in there. There's some snags, zebra mussels in there, so I'll sort of tackle up the strongest stuff that I've got. So a Ronnie, little hook bead on there, bait screw. I've got an anti-tangle sleeve on there as well. But all three rigs are going to go exactly the same. I'm going to different baits. I'm going to try a white, yellow, and a pink, and hopefully, if I can find out, you know, if I'm lucky enough to get a bite, then maybe I'll be able to switch over to the colour I get a bite on. But there has been quite a bit of activity. Down, I'm in peg 3, and out in front of me I've got a shallow island. So that's about 3 foot of water on top of that. But yeah, the rods are all clipped off. I've got one which will be my right hander at 3 wraps. I've got my middle rod which is at 11 wraps, and then my left hand rod which is at 7 wraps. So I have gone for 3 different spots. Obviously, if one of them does produce, then I might move another rod onto that spot. But I've got one just obviously in the margin down to my right, which I'll show you now. And yeah, the other 2 are straight out in front of me. So yeah, I'll show you base camp, and I will show you what I've done with the rods. So, right hand rod, like I said, it's going to be in the margin. I don't know if you can see down here, this is all weed, and just off the edge of this weed is a nice clear spot. Now, it's not gravel, it is a reasonably hard clay, but I think there is a little bit of low lying weeds. That's why I've gone for the long Ronnies, so that, you know, it can flutter down on top of anything that's laying down on the bottom. So I still get like a clear presentation. I think the only thing that's going to be causing me an issue here, if I do hook a fish, is going to be this weed in front of me, but I'm sure I'll deal with that just fine. My right hand rod, I know originally I said it was at 3 wraps. Now I've changed my mind on this. Originally, it's a nice clear hollow spot just here, just past this weed. but I've seen a fish show right over against these reeds, so I've put a literally where the moorings going now. I've put a solid bag out there. I've catapulted probably 30 to 50 boilies over the top, and then that is just in this swim, and I'm literally set up there, so not a million miles away. Rods are back out now. Got them all on the same spots. I've got left hand one 7 wraps, right hand one, middle one 11 wraps, and my right hand rod that's in the peg next door is about 11 1/4 wraps, right up tight to the reeds, tight as I can get it. Yes, now 10 to 6. So I've been fishing like 6 hours now. Bait's out there, the rigs look good, it went out nice. So yeah, it's just I've done my part, now it's time for the fish to do theirs. And hopefully, with it being that sort of 10 to 6, overcast, temperature's starting to drop a little bit, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we can bag ourselves a fish out of it. Right hand rod is still on a solid bag, just in hopes that it might work. Don't really know, to be honest. Seen various different people's tactics working. I know Martin's Angling Adventures, he's fished solid bags in there plenty of times and was caught, so it was one of them things of, right, well, I'm going to give it a go. But I've got another Ronnie ready to go. If I feel like changing it, it's all tied up, or if I am lucky enough to get a take on either my left or my middle rod, then I've got a rig to replace it, so I can get straight back out on the spot. There was, like I say, probably 30 to 35 fish that I counted over in the bay to my right. Now, they sort of dispersed a little bit. I don't know whether they've just dropped down the water, or I don't know if they have dispersed and they're going over the lake. I have had 2 shows over on my right hand rod, so that's looking promising. But yeah, now it's time, have some dinner, and yeah, might get my head down for half hour, but football's on. 8 o'clock kick-off, so I've got a couple of beers and and some biscuits to see the football through, and then yeah, hopefully we get interrupted throughout the match and we can show you a very, very nice fish. Well, rods are out. I've been out for a couple of hours now. Hopefully you can hear me above the kettle. Football's on. Kettle's boiling. Yeah, them two are out. He's out there. They've been out for, excuse me, they've been out for nearly about an hour and a half now. But I haven't seen anything or heard anything at all. So it's the last show I seen over there just before I come back from being down there. But they're out, they're going to stay out now until the morning, or I'm lucky enough to get a fish. Yeah. Just had some dinner, got some chilli and rice that my beautiful girlfriend got me. So yeah, gonna enjoy that while watching the football. Fingers crossed we can win it. Well, not the species we're after. Mr. Terry Tedge. Knocking on £5, I'd imagine. But if only you were a carp, mister, you can wait till next weekend. Right, let's get back. So I think I'm gonna make a solid bag up, but I think it's just gonna go to the island, just off the island. I'll keep an eye on that spot over there if I see anything else. But yeah, I mean, it is a beautiful morning. Like I said, it's not what now, 10 to 6. We are due rain at 10 o'clock, which is a bit of a shame. It's due rain from 10 pretty much till about 5 o'clock. So I think, excuse me, I think I will make sure that I get everything packed down, bar the rods and the net, the waterproof jacket. I think for a couple of hours I will just stick out. I'll probably get up around 4 o'clock, but yeah, fingers crossed in the next 6 to 8 hours we can bag ourselves one of these beautiful carp. Well, right on rod is, I've brought it into margin. It's about 5 reps, 4.5, 5 reps out. So yeah, that's the margin. My middle rod I've left, because I know that went down perfect. You know, it's on gravel, better at the top. My left hand rod I brought in because there's a spot down to my left, about 5.5 reps. So I've put that out there and just put some bait over the top of it. But yeah, I mean, it's now 27. Right. Well, it's now just gone 20 past 12. So the fish have been coming seem a bit more active now. So my right hand rod that I did put down in the margin has gone straight out to this bush, but it's probably about a foot, less than a foot off the reeds. About maybe 3 to 4 foot of water. Well, I was fishing locked up on that rod. We'll see if I do get a take. At least with it being locked up, they will just kite either left or right. So that's not too bad on there. These two rods, so my middle rod as such, there's been 5 or 6 shows now, straight out to this bush, and that's 14 wraps to that bush, and I'm about 2 wraps off, which I think just the other side of the sunken island, I think. And then we've got the third rod, which there's been a load of shows just out in the middle there. So I'm in. I'm in. Come on. Yeah. Oh, fuck me. How about this? I am absolutely made up. Literally left hand rod. Put it out about 20 minutes ago. I've seen a group of about 4 showing fish. And yeah, I am ecstatic. It's weighing at 29.10. But I just need to dump my retainer. So yeah, have a look at that. Oh, mega, absolutely made up. Let's show you the other side a minute. Oh, there's the other side. Oh, honestly, I didn't think it was going to happen, but I need to do something to try and make something happen, and I'm so glad I did. Absolutely buzzing. Made up. So happy. That was on a 12mm pink buck half tone. 15 to 30 bug and S7s over the top of it. 20 minutes. Oh, mega. Look at this. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I cannot explain how happy I am. Mega battle on the weed. Oh my god, go on, girl. Honestly, I'm still shaking. Oh girl, look at you. You are absolutely beautiful. Oh yeah, look at the whip. I am ecstatic. easy to just tunnel himself through that reed. Wow. I don't know where I got to. I think I might be telling you where that left down rod was. I'm buzzing. New PB as well, 2510. Oh, I only beat my PB by 2 ounces, but I'm still, I just lost for words really. And to actually catch a fish on my first session here, I'm just made up. You know, hard work has paid off on this occasion. I'm just, yeah, lost for words, absolutely lost for words. But the rod is back out. I'll just spin it around and show you where we are. So that left arm rod that that fish was on is literally here. Probably 6 wraps maybe. But yeah. Absolutely ecstatic. I just, yeah. I've put it back on the same spot. If there's fish there, you know, never know. Never say never. But yeah, right hand rod is still towards that tree, right inside that tree. And the PVA bag rod to the right is over there. It's still out. But yeah. It is now, what was it? Come on. 20 past 1, so I am going to start tidying all this lot up. Let's make a new rig. Bird me hook over. So. Beauty view Ronnie, obviously whip one off, whip one back on again. But yeah, and then I need to start packing everything up in here, I think. But, so I've still got probably another 4 hours until I'm going to leave, so there's always a chance of another bite. Well, that is it for me on this session. So, first session towards, well, search time to Woodside Lakes. First session on the sands, which you would have seen some clips of, and first session on the Specimen Lake. And what a fish! I'm still pretty much lost for words. You know, it's amazing that I've managed to catch a fish like that on my first time here. Like, I still can't quite believe it. You know, I was really nervous the amount of weed in the margins, that I was going to end up losing it, and that, you know, I was just gonna put a massive downer on it, but that hasn't happened. I had one bite, one landed, and a new PB. So yeah, I'm so chuffed. Like, you know, a proper nice, beautiful lake. I definitely will be returning, 100%. I believe there's 6 known 30s in here, so it's going to be something that I return to, absolutely. Yeah, it's just a pleasure to fish there. So if you have managed to get to the back of the video, if you have managed to get to the end of the video and you have liked what you've watched, then please do hit that like button. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I can't put it across enough that it is going to help the channel, me grow the channel so much. The more people that are subscribed, the more things I'm going to be able to do with different venues, you know, with different people, and I'm just going to be able to bring so much more to the channel. So if you could do that, and that'd be great. I hope you're all enjoying your own angling. And yeah, Happy days. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.